guys, so as this unfolds, there is no Vada testing. Well, Jake Paul refuses to take Vada testing. For someone that is a 4 or 5-0 fighter, not really usually the norm because they're not really going for title fights. And Tommy Fury being 7-0, it's not usually the norm for someone of those with that limited amount of fights to be going into a title fight. So I'm not sure why they're supposedly supposed to have why Vada testing was supposed to have been done, but there's lots of different things in this contract that are a bit weird. So I've said the no knockout rule. Everybody doesn't believe me. Unfortunately, Tommy Fury will lose. But stand by.
Good afternoon, everybody. Just been watching Michael Bisping at Clitheroe Castle making some interesting points about steroid users, which he knows the after effects and the devastation, what they leave behind only too well. He's a sufferer. So recently, in the contract with Jake Paul, which had everything in it but the kitchen sink, but he refused point blank to sign up to the drug testing people, Vada. Now, to me, that's very naughty because we're meant to be in a high profile fight, what's going out being beamed all over the world, and he won't sign the drug testing thing. We're doing it. We've always done it. You can test the Fury every day of the week and 10 times on a Sunday. Tommy's got nothing to hide. That's why I'm making this video. But can I say to him about Jake Paul? I don't know. People's got to make their own mind up. But in the press conference the other day, he wouldn't remove his glasses. Now, eyes are telltale to everything. You know, he's grown a big beard, which people who understand what I'm talking about know where I'm coming from. I don't know. Leave it to them to make their own mind up. But what we're doing here is trying to enlighten people in the world today that it is illegal to use his steroids, and that's what he's doing to gain an edge. Well, I feel sorry for him because we're not bothered anyway. The talent of Tommy, the power of Tommy is going to mow straight through him whether he's using or not. But, you know, why do it? You know, it's supposed to be a fair fight. You're two young men. It's level pegging. We're boxing on your own territory, on your own show. You've got all the cards, you know, but we know we can beat you anyway, whether you're using or what, you know, but we're not care. Personally, we don't bother about it because we're going to fight you anyway. You know, the opportunity is too good to turn down no matter what. But I just want to enlighten people to all of this. And in my book, if you refuse to do something, you're guilty. So we're not refusing to do it. We'll sign up today and every other day like he's done right through his career. So can I say I think the same about Jake Paul? Man up, Jake. If you think you're the man you are, mate, sign the Vada. And let's get on with it. Let's have somewhere near a level playing field. But even if you don't, you know, we're going to beat you anyway. But believe me, my friend, if you're any kind of a man you think you are, sign up to the Vada. Have a good afternoon.
So, as you can see, he said he doesn't care if Jake Paul is using. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because otherwise you wouldn't even have mentioned it and we wouldn't have even have known. Because we wouldn't even have had to assume that there was Vada. Like I said, because of their infancy in the game, one being a 5-0, 4-5-0, and one being a 7-0. It's not a title fight. There would be no Vada. We wouldn't expect any Vada. So you do care, John Fury. But what you're doing is basically making us aware about the contract being shoddy, and but you still signed it and you still went along with it, because what you're doing is you're selling yourself, you're selling your son to the highest bidder. When he loses, because he will, desafortunadamente, you're going to say, well, he was on drugs. Ching doesn't want to shave his beard. Muy interesante. Very interesting. Have a look at this. Stand by. So there you go. Mr. Long Chin That is one of the signs and symptoms. Hence, you got all that hair on it as well. Guys, I said, and I told you from a reliable source that there is a no knockout rule. Jake Paul is not allowed to be knocked out in this fight. Tommy Fury won't win. And that's about it. So I've given you bits. I can't bother to go in any more depth. John Fury, you do care. By the way, your son popped today as well. So, you know, let's not be pot calling kettle black. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, but nonetheless, come box with CHANN. Gyan!